Hello savers, my name is Raquel and welcome to my channel Dollars and Cents. On my channel, I will be documenting my journey to being more intentional with my savings and with my spending through the use of cash envelopes, sinking funds, and money saving challenges. So if this is something you are interested in, please hit the subscribe button and keep watching. Now today we will be doing our first on-video cash envelope stuffing and stashing money in my sinking funds. I will also disclose to you the money saving challenges I am doing and how I've progressed so far. Now I want to make a disclaimer real quick. Now today is the 16th. I started the cash envelopes, the money saving challenges, and my sinking funds back on January 1st when I received my December 31st paycheck. So I'm a little behind on getting this video out, but from this point on, I will be all caught up. So when I do show you my cash envelopes and my sinking funds, there is already money in them, and that is because this is my first video that I'm doing on camera stuffing them. So the first area I want to go over with you guys are my cash envelopes. So let me pull those out right now. This is the wallet that I use for my cash envelopes. Let me push this back a little bit and move this over. Hopefully you guys can still see it. And then I want to pull out my my breakdown for my cash envelopes. Now, I'm not too fancy with my stuff. I've created my own tracking sheet. Maybe along my journey in doing this, I will create some online tracking sheets. But for now, honestly, all you need is paper and pen to do your tracking, and that is exactly what I did. So let's go to my breakdown. This is my cash envelope breakdown. And real quick, guys, I want to tell you a little bit about cash envelopes. Now, some people use cash envelopes as a way of keeping track of their money, and so that they don't overspend in categories that they otherwise would overspend in if they were using maybe a debit or a credit card. Now, with using a debit or a credit card, it's very easy to lose track of your money because all you have to do is swipe right and keep going. But with cash envelopes, you know, it's physical. You have an emotional attachment to your money, so you tend to not want to spend it as much as you would if you were to swipe a card. Now, also with cash envelopes, it is a preference what categories you want for your cash envelopes. But I'm going to show you what mine are, and then I'm going to tell you the amounts, and we're going to take it from there. So my categories are groceries, eating out, personal care, grandkids, entertainment, household, miscellaneous. And monthly, and just so you know, cash envelopes is a line item on my actual budget, just as a FYI. So monthly, I put $400 in my groceries, $160 in eating out, $60 in personal care, $60 in grandkids, $100 in entertainment, $40 in household, and $80 in miscellaneous, for a total of the month of $900. But I get paid twice a month. I get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month. So every pay, I take out half of my monthly amount. So for groceries, I do $200. Eating out, I do $80, so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do now is pull out my cash envelopes. And these are just some cash envelopes that I purchased online at Amazon, but you can get cash envelopes anywhere. People are selling them on Etsy, everywhere. So, or if you're creative, you can create your own. So here's my envelope for groceries, and I have the amount that I would put it in every 2 weeks: $200, dining out $80, household $20, personal care $30, grandkids $30. I have to add this the category to this, but this is my entertainment. I just added this one last week, $50, and miscellaneous gets $40. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and stuff my money into each envelope. But before I do that, I have some leftover money that I didn't use for the last 2 weeks of the pay period. So one area that I know I have money in is groceries. Let me take those receipts out. So I have $10, and I'm going to set all of my leftover or rollover money to the side, and I'm going to tell you guys what I do with that in a little bit. Dining out, I have 10. Household, I should have, now right now there's 30 in here, but I changed the amount going forward to 20 because I have a stockpile of household cleaning goods, paper products, and all of that for probably the next 3 to 6 months. So I'm not going to use this too often. So I took it down to $20. I'll probably only need it for like toilet paper and paper towels, but I didn't use it this last 2 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over there in my rollover. Personal care, I know I used all of that because I had to purchase some hair and some other personal items. I'm going to take that receipt out. Grandkids, it was 25, but I raised it to 30 because I took my grandson skating and he just about used up all the money. So I thought I would go ahead and increase that amount. Of course, there's nothing in entertainment because I just added this one. And in miscellaneous, I have 40 and I have $10 left out of that one. So of our rollover money, I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, which is pretty good. Now, I also need to keep track of what categories I am rolling money over in. So at the end of the year, I will see if I need to adjust my budget, in any way in regards to these categories based on how much I spent. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and stuff my envelopes. And these right here are my denominations that I will put in for each category. And I use this when I go to the bank to pull out my money as well. So the first category is groceries. It gets $200. It's going to get 2 50s and 1 100. 200. The next one is eating out. It gets $80. It gets 2 10s and 3 20s. So 1, 2, 3. That's 60, 70, 80. The next one is household, and household gets 20, 2 10s. 10, 20. The next one is personal care. It gets $30, so it gets a 10 and a 20. The next category is grandkids. This category gets $30, so I'm going to put 3 10s in there. The next category is entertainment, $50. It gets 3 10s and a 20. So 20, 30, 40, 50. The next category is, and the last category is miscellaneous. And miscellaneous gets $40, so it gets 2 10s and 1 20. 20, 1, 30, I'm at 40. So we are done stuffing our cash envelopes, and this is going to be for the 16th through the 31st of this month. So I'm going to go ahead and put this away. And remember, we also have our rollover money as well that I'm going to address in a minute. Okay, guys, now that we're done talking about cash envelopes and I've put them away, the next area I want to talk to you guys about is sinking funds. But before I do that, please let me know what you guys think of the setup here. I'm new to this, but I wanted to make sure that It was aesthetically pleasing that you guys could see everything while I'm working. So if you like it, if I could change anything, please let me know down in the comments area. So again, let's go ahead and talk about sinking funds. Now, to put it simply, sinking funds are a strategic way to save money for planned expenses that are not in your regular budget because they don't come along that often. Now, sinking funds are separate from your emergency fund, and they're separate from your checking account, and sinking funds are a part of your overall budget. So sinking funds, if you do have a budget, sinking funds should be a part of, they should be a line item in your budget, okay? And like cash envelopes, your sinking fund categories are personal to you. They're a personal preference. So a lot of people do like sinking funds for Christmas, for, I don't know, their tags, their license plates that are coming up soon. You're basically saving for an expense you notice that is going to come up, and you just want to make sure you have the money available for it when that time comes. So what I'm going to do first is show you what sinking categories I have, or sinking fund categories I have, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to show you the amounts, and then we're going to start stuffing my envelopes. So the sinking funds I have are car maintenance, back to school. Now with back to school, I have a grandson that is in school, so I help his mom to get his uniforms and all of his school supplies. So of course I'm going to have that as a category so I can be ready for it when that time comes. Tires, clothes, fall decor, Christmas decor, holiday gifts, Candle Day. Now with Candle Day, I know a lot of you may go to Bath and Body Works. Me and my daughter make it a religion to go to Candle Day every year. And we have a very good time doing it. So this year I want to make sure that I save up for it, and so that I'm not pulling money out of another savings account or something like that. I'll already have the money available. Yearly renewal. I only have one yearly renewal, and that is to this filming software or this editing software called Wondershare, and they bill me $70 every August. So I have $5 coming out weekly and $10 a month, so that by August I will have $80 in that sinking fund. Registration, $8 a month, $4 every 2 weeks. And then Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner. I either do Thanksgiving or I do Christmas dinner every year. So I want to make sure that I have the money available for it. I normally have the money available, but as you guys know, these dinners are typically a lot. It's a lot of food, and I normally get my meats from Honey Baked Ham. So I just want to be more prepared when that time comes. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and stuff my sinking funds. Now, again, this is the amount I put in every 2 weeks. This is the amount I put in monthly. So monthly, I do $208. Every 2 weeks, I do $104. And then these are the denominations for each. So let's go ahead and open this up. Make sure you guys can see it. So the first one we're going to do is car maintenance. And as you can see, it says it gets $20, but I'm doing 10, and I'm doing 2 5s. 1, 2. And as you can see, like I stated in the beginning, I started this at the beginning of the month. So this is my second stuffing, so there should be $20 in here now. And I'm going to go ahead and track that real quick. And now we're at $20. And for the sake of time, I'm not going to track all of these during the video. I'll probably do the majority of them offline. The next one is back to school. That one gets $9. It gets $18 a month, but $19 per pay. And as you can see, I'm sorry, not $9 per pay. There's already $9 in here. And it gets 4 1s and a 5. 5, 4 1s. Yeah, I'm going to wait and just track later. Next is tires. Tires gets $28. And it gets 3 ones, 1 5, and 120. And there's already 28 in there. So let's do 20, 5, and 3 ones. And then next we have clothes. Clothes gets $10, so we're going to put 110 in here. There's already 110 in here, as you can see. Next we have fall decor. Fall decor gets $7. So I'm going to put in 2 ones and a 5. And I will tell you guys about fall decor and Christmas decor in another video. Christmas decor gets $6. So we're going to put in a 1 and a 5. Holiday gifts, which is basically Christmas gifts, it gets 15. So I'm going to put in a 5 and a 10. We're actually almost done because we're running out of money to stuff. But next, we're going to talk about sinking funds. Not sinking funds, but my cash challenges that I'm doing. Holiday gifts. Did I already do holiday gifts? One moment. No, I didn't. Well, let's see. Now I done got confused. No, I didn't. Holiday gifts gets 15. A 5 and a 10. So that should be 30. Candle Day gets $5, so I'm going to put a 5 in there. And there should already be a 5 in here. Yearly renewal, which is my Wonder Share, that gets $5. There's already a 5 in here. I'm going to add this one. Car registration or my tags gets $4. There's already 4 in here. I'm going to add 4 more. 2, 3, 4. That gives me 8. And Thanksgiving Christmas dinner gets $5. Wait a minute, what happened? Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, for holiday gifts, I accidentally put in an extra 5. I had to go back and see what my error was. And now this 5 is going to go in here. And that gives us $10 for Thanksgiving Christmas dinner. So that is it for my sinking funds. And next we're going to talk about you know what I forgot to tell you guys? One of my, no, I'm going to talk about it with my, my savings challenges. So let's go ahead and get ready to talk about that. Now, as you guys know, there are a plethora of savings challenges out there. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about the ones that I am doing. One of the savings challenges, well, actually, let's see. 3 of the savings challenges that I am doing has to do with my cash envelopes that I use every 2 weeks. So one of the first savings challenges that I'm doing is called the leftover cash envelope savings challenge. And normally, remember I set this money off to the side because this was the money that was left over in my cash envelopes for the first 2 weeks of the month. Normally what people do in their budgets is they just roll this amount over until the next 2 weeks or the next month and just have that as part of their overall income for the next month. I'm not doing that. I'm actually doing a savings challenge with that money. So I basically call it the rollover cash envelope savings challenge. So whatever money is left in my cash envelopes for the past 2 weeks will go into this envelope. Now, I didn't tell you guys this, but in my actual cash envelopes, I also have a gas cash envelope, but it is digital. It is online. And that gas envelope gets $60 per every 2 weeks. I don't like going into the gas station. I think it's more convenient for me to just get out of my car, use my debit card to get my gas and keep going. And I feel with getting gas, I don't run a risk of overspending. I just basically get what I need. So I actually had $20 left from my gas challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my cash envelope leftover challenge. So I actually have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, $80 that I get to put into this envelope. And this is just for the last 2 weeks. So we will see how I do with my cash envelopes that we just stuffed for the next 2 weeks to come. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in here. Now the next challenge I want to talk to you guys about is really simple. It is the dollar challenge, $5 challenge. Now with these challenges, anytime I go to the store, anytime I use money out of any of these envelopes and I get in change $1 or $5, it doesn't go back in here. Only 10s and 20s go back into the envelope. Any dollars and $5s that I receive when I spend money out of any of these envelopes go into my little buckets. This is my $5 bucket. And as you guys can see, for the last 2 weeks, I've been doing pretty good. And this is my dollar bucket. So all I'm going to do is every time I spend out of any of those envelopes and I get a 1 or a 5, I'm just going to stuff the money in here. And then at the end of the year, I am going to count each of those and see how much I've saved. Now I also have this jar as well that I put my change in. So the next savings challenge I want to talk to you guys about, and this is a savings challenge I found on YouTube, and actually the last two, this one and the last one I'm going to show you, both of those I found on YouTube. Now I don't know if I'm saying it right, but this is what I'm going to call it. It's called the Zero Money Savings Challenge. And so what you want to do is pick a day every week where you are going to go into your checking account, see what the balance is, and you want to zero out the last few numbers. So for instance, and I'm going to give you an example. If you picked Saturday, so I pick Saturdays as well. So every Saturday I will go into my checking account and see what the balance is. If the balance is $174.96, you want to take and transfer that $4.96 into a savings account, and that will make your balance $174. The next Saturday, if the balance is, I don't know, $86.51, you want to take the $6.51 and transfer it over, leaving you with $80. I hope that makes sense, but all you do is just transfer over the amount until you're left with zeros. So I started this at the beginning of the month as well, and I want to show you guys how I'm doing so far. So January 2nd was the first Saturday. I forget what my balance was, but I wouldn't give that anyway. But I deposited $11.94, which gave me a balance of $11.94. The next Saturday, that morning when I went in and looked, I always wait and look in the morning, I had transferred $2.94, making my balance $14.88. This past Saturday, I went in and looked at the balance, and I transferred $7.59, which left me with a balance of $22.47. This Saturday, I'll do it again, and then the last Saturday of the month, I'll do it as well, and I will continue this every Saturday of every month through the end of the year, and then I will see how much I've saved. So last but not least is a very, very fun challenge that me and some folks in my family are doing. I call it the Paycheck Bingo, but I actually saw this one on YouTube as well, and it comes from Black Girl Things, and you can find this on their website. I actually found them on Instagram, but it's called Black, B-L-A-C-K, Girl, G-R-L Things, and you can find this there. And basically, it is bingo, and by the end of the year, if you do this properly, you will have saved $800. So basically, I get paid twice a month, which means I get 24 pays this year. There's 25 bingo spots on here. So what I'm going to do, the last paycheck of the month, I'm going to have 2 left. I'm just going to have to add those together and put them in my envelope. So basically, I've already done the I've already pulled the first number for my bingo, and that number was 40. That is why you see $40 still in my cash tray. So what I'm going to do is take this $40 and put it into my bingo envelope. Where'd it go? Oh, my bad. Here it is right here. This is my bingo envelope. This is actually one I made myself. So I'm going to put that $40 in there. And what we're going to go ahead and do now, if everyone wants to play with me, and for those who are already playing with me, we are going to go ahead and pull our next number. But before I do that, let me go ahead and mark off 40, because remember, that is the first number that I pulled. All right. So guys, what I did was I put all of these denominations on a piece of paper, and I put them in here, and I pulled 40 out. So next, what I'm going to do is go ahead and pick my next number that I'm going to save, and this amount will come out on my January 31st pay. So here we go. And the next number is, and I'm quite sure my daughter is listening because she is doing this challenge as well, $10. So when you guys get paid, your next pay, make sure that you pull $10 out, or put $10 in your budget and pull it out and put it into your bingo savings envelope. And when I do my cash envelope and sinking fund stuffing, you will see me put this $10 into the envelope. So guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to create some tracking sheets because I also want to do some expense reporting to show you guys where my money is going on a daily basis in regards to my cash envelopes. So please be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, I will be doing another cash envelope stuffing and sinking fund stuffing probably on the 1st of February, because I have to wait until my last paycheck of the month, of course. But I hope you guys come along with me on this journey. And hey, if you want, let's go ahead and do this together. I want to encourage you all to create some great money saving habits so we can reach our money saving goals. So with that, I am going to go ahead and end this video. Please, if you have not done so, hit that subscribe button to join the money saving family. And if you have not done so, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoyed this video. But I'm going to see you guys in the next one. God bless. Bye.